Hi, I'm Charles Lowry, reporting back on my weather observations that were conducted in West Fairbanks. My observations were recorded through the week of Monday, March 21st to the 25th. My observations were recorded around 6:30 p.m. each day. My weather observation began on Monday, March 21st. On day 1, my current temperature was 36.2 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 36 degrees Fahrenheit on the right. My max temperature was 44 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 42.8 degrees Fahrenheit on the right. My minimum temperature was 19.4 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 18.4 degrees on the right. I observed a half on the sky cover with cirrus and altocumulus clouds, and there was no precipitation present. As for the wind, I ranked the wind on a 2 on the Beaufort scale, and the wind was coming from the northwest at 328 degrees. For day 2, my current temperature was 41.7 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 40.9 degrees Fahrenheit on the right. My max temperature was 45.5 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 44.2 degrees on the right. My minimum temperature was 16.7 degrees Fahrenheit for both the left and right probe. I observed a quarter sky cover with cirrus and cumulus clouds with no precipitation present. For the wind, I ranked the wind a 2 on the Beaufort scale, with the wind coming from the southwest at 244 degrees. For day 3, my current temperature was 33 degrees for both the left and right probe. My max temperature was 39.3 degrees Fahrenheit for the left probe and 38.5 degrees Fahrenheit on the right. My minimum temperature was 12.2 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 12.6 degrees on the right. Again, I observed a quarter sky cover with cirrus and altocumulus clouds with no precipitation. There was no wind present for that day. For day 4, my current temperatures were 41.8 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 41.3 degrees Fahrenheit on the right. My max temperature was 43.1 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 41.8 degrees Fahrenheit on the right. My minimum temperature was 10.5 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 10.4 degrees on the right. For the sky cover, it was clear with the exception of a few cirrus clouds here and there. There was no precipitation and no wind present. For day 5, my current temperature was 45.3 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 42.8 degrees Fahrenheit on the right. My max temperature was 49.3 degrees Fahrenheit on the left probe and 48.6 degrees on the right. My minimum temperature was 22.2 degrees Fahrenheit for both the left and right probe. For the sky cover, it was 3/4 full with altocumulus and cirrus clouds. There was no precipitation present and no wind present at the time of observation. My weather observations are somewhat close to the National Weather Service's observations. For day 1, both my current and low temperatures are near the NWS data, while my max temperature is about 8 degrees Fahrenheit higher. For day 2, both my current and max temperature went up while the NWS data went down. My low temperature is fairly close to the NWS data. For day 3, my current and max temperature went down and is within a couple of degrees to what the National Weather Service recorded. My low temperature is still fairly close to the NWS data. For day 4, my current and max temperature were both on par with the NWS data, while my low temperature got to the lowest point of the week. For day 5, my max temperature was about 5 degrees higher compared to the NWS data. Both my current and low temperature were close to the NWS data. My barometric pressure readings were similar to that of the National Weather Service. For day 1, on March 21st, my barometric pressure reading was 1,009 millibars. For day 2, my barometric pressure reading was about 4 millibars higher at 1,009 millibars compared to that of the National Weather Service. For day 3, the barometric pressure had dropped to 1,005 millibars. For day 4, my barometric pressure reading was again at 1,005 millibars. For the last day of my observations, the barometric pressure reading had dropped again to 1,002 millibars. The barometric pressure reading was lower compared to the National Weather Service's data. For Monday's weather, there's a low pressure system to the southwest with areas of snow and rain. There are high pressure systems to the west as well as to the north. In interior Alaska, the skies are clear with a few clouds. On Tuesday, there was a low pressure system that is also an occluded front that is rising to the north. Another low pressure system has appeared to the southwest, and there is still a high pressure system to the west. Again, in the interior, the skies remain mostly clear. On Wednesday, the low pressure system has reached southeast Alaska and parts of south central Alaska. The low pressure system brought a mix of showers and fog. There are areas of snow mostly along the coast and also within the southeast. The interior is still experiencing clear skies. On Thursday, another occluded front or low pressure system is coming from the south. There are two stationary fronts, one that is over southwest Alaska and the other that is over the northern part of Alaska. There is a high pressure system to the east. For the interior, the skies are still clear. On Friday, the low pressure system or occluded front has moved northeast to the southeastern part of Alaska. There is also another occluded front towards the southwest. The stationary front has moved over the interior, bringing with it some cloud cover. Overall, the weather for this week's observation has been very warm and nice. My temperature readings were somewhat close to the National Weather Service's data. Thank you.